Yep, that's what we're doing. All right, welcome everybody to the April 18th, 2023 Learn and Earn with Molly and Team Onward. If you are live, thank you for being here and taking the time. If you have to catch a replay, thank you for coming back to watch it. I hope that what we do here, I hope it helps you. One, I hope it helps you feel connected. Um, Two, I hope that you walk away with something that you needed, that maybe you didn't know you needed. Maybe an idea somebody is doing. Maybe the fact that you feel like what you're doing may not be working. And maybe you just need to feel like you're not alone in some of what you're feeling. With us in our meetings, it's a whole lot of business, it's a whole lot of life, and it's a little bit of Jesus. That's how we roll. And the reason we roll like that is because I'm the leader and I call the shots. That's why we roll like that. Just so you know, I'm just going to be that way. So if you're watching me on YouTube, on a replay, and you are not part of our team, but you just like to kind of join in the spirit of trying to learn. Maybe you don't have a mentor, a leader that's above you. Maybe you have a leader who's not connected and doesn't really reach out. The great thing about our business and our company is that you never have to do it alone. Rather, you are have a mentor or not. Many people don't, and they're still very, very successful in this company. But when you can connect to people who are doing what you do, sometimes that can make all the difference in the world. So if you are following us on a replay, we thank you for being here. Let me make the mental note right now that any incentives are being offered here, minus the ones that Avon are doing that we're sharing. Team incentives are just for people on my team. So you can see what we do. And if you are somebody who is watching this and you're looking to join Avon, there may be somebody here in this group of representatives that you really like sync with, and that you're like, man, I'd really like to be on their team. And if you're that person and you don't know how, you need to reach out to me or on the chat, give me the person's name, and we will get you hooked up with that person so that, sometimes the best teams are new friendships that come derived from finding people in the strangest ways. So thank you for stopping by and watching. Well, here we are. We are in the midst with 1 week to go in campaign 8, the first campaign of our new larger brochures. They are brighter, the products stand out. I hear very little complaints about these brochures. A lot of people like them. I'm sure if you look hard enough, you'll always find something to complain about. I like them. Yeah, I'm going to be one to tell you I don't like the higher prices, but there's nothing that's going to be improved in this life that you're not going to pay a little bit more for. I can tell you in almost 20 years with Avon, I have rarely seen them go out. I think in all the 20 years I've been with Avon, I think I've seen them go up on brochures 4 times. 4 times, if you can believe that. And most of those times, it wasn't because they gave us something bigger and better. It was just because they had to do that. So that the brochure is the biggest and most expensive business tool that Avon produces for us. Most companies don't have a brochure, and they definitely don't have one every 2 weeks. We are definitely the exception to the rule there. And I believe LG and Avon have definitely seen the value of the representative having the brochure. We have many who shop just online, and I love our digital brochure that people can just go page to page and they can click and they can put it in their cart. But some people still like to have that brochure. I delivered to a new customer today, Anna Jones, at her work locally here to me. And I asked her, because I was delivering to her work, if I could bring a couple of more brochures and leave them for people at her work. And she said, absolutely. I said, well, I like to bring a couple because when people take off with yours, normally you never get it back. I said, so I'll bring a couple of more. Before I could get home from delivering her order, and she bought glimmer sticks. She's a glimmer stick user. They were on sale. I think she bought 7 of each. And but before I got home, there was an email in my e-box of somebody who works with her who picked up one of those brochures in this small office, and she placed an order for eyeliners and a lipstick and something else. So again, another new customer who apparently loves Avon, simply by just a seed had already been planted with one person who found me online on my Google. And she is, by the way, she's been in my new customer list for about 3 months, but had not placed an order. She just registered. When I asked her why she chose me, her answer was very clear. She chose me because when she Googled Avon reps in her area, there were quite a few that came up, but I had gone on and I had put a bunch of pictures, and I always put, for you who are in the text group, the campaign thing that talks about all the specials, campaign 8 that Miss Sylvia makes on Facebook and shares it with everybody. I always put those on. I put the candles on. I do all of that stuff. She said, you seem to be up to date. So I thought, well, wow, that was great. But she still didn't place an order. What she did do is when she went to my site, she entered the sweepstakes because I always put the sweepstakes with the picture of the products on there too. So this happened 3 months ago, and I tell you this story for this reason. It doesn't always happen like this. We want it to, but it doesn't. So she found me in one way. She became a customer, but she just registered. She hadn't bought anything, hadn't made no money. Because her email was on there, I had sent her a text about a month ago saying, hey, here are the specials for a campaign. I think she said it was 4 at the time. And just wanted to let you know, my order goes in a couple of days. She still didn't order then or even reply to me. But when she ran out of those glimmer sticks or was on the last little bit that she knew and she had no more, she did. She did, and she called me and she said, well, would you be able to deliver to me because my work is close to you, but I live further out. She did. And little did I know, now I've got another customer because of that. So don't ever give up on the people you share with. They don't always come about in the time frame that we would like them to. Sometimes you think they're not looking, they're not reading the texts, they're not reading the emails, maybe they're not picking up the phone, maybe they're not looking at the brochures. I don't know. No, I think they are. I think people are just busy. And people sometimes right now in these days have to really watch how they spend their money. So, but when one thing I realized with women with makeup, when there's something they really like glimmer sticks, they are going to get them when they run out, and never a better time because they were on sale for $3.99. So, so just keep sharing, whatever way you're doing it, keep sharing. And I'm a firm believer that these brochures, when you leave them places, I think it can make a huge difference. Janae says each time it's a chunk change difference. Yep, when you compare the return of the investment, it's always worth it. We just have to work it consistently. Perfectly spoken, Janae. I like that. So as I said, we're in the midst of 8, getting ready to close that out in a week. Hopefully you are little by little working your business as far as thinking about this. There's so many different ways to work your business. When you have an established customer, there should be more contact with that person. Because of that, oh my goodness, look who is in the house. Mr. Lee Bibb, my other half, has decided to join us. If y'all were wondering, was he real? He's real. There he is, everybody. He is here. So thank you. Would you like to say, hey, Mr. Bibb? No? What are you just spying on me? I'm really here. You're upstairs. Really?
No, I'm downstairs. That's why I
Oh,
wasn't gonna do it.
downstairs. Okay. All right. Good. Well, thanks for joining us, Mr. Bibb. Lee does this every now and then. He likes to get familiar with the people. So many of you he knows, and even if he didn't know you in particular, he knows you because I call you by name. I can say, "Oh, do you know what Kim Edwards did?" I can remember when Kim was going for the Hawaii trip, and man, her orders, man, she was killing it trying to get that. And I would be like, Kim is so close, she's going to get there. And then when we started doing these incentives, and Miss Pat would show up, and I loved it because Miss Pat doesn't say a lot when she's on there, but she is taking it in, and it's so funny. I think the last couple of things I've given away, even though she may not have had the most entries, I swear she wears something. She wins something every time. I have never seen anybody do that before, but she does. When Jan will text me and I'll be outdoor dashing or she'll call me, I can call her by name and immediately, Lee knows who it is. Kim, of course, has been around. Janae, of course, one of our top leaders. Lyle, who he knew about Lyle, but when he found out Lyle came back to us, he was like, what? So obviously one of our big superstars here. And of course, Jennifer Reed just joined us a little bit late to the party, but that's okay. We always love to see her show up. Jennifer just always has this bright, beautiful smile, wonderful disposition. And I believe she's coming to conference so that I can hug on her. So that ought to be a really, really good time. Janae says I have to brag on her too. Do you have something to share, Janae?
Don't be shaking your head. No, stay on camera.
She immediately goes off camera. Like,
You bring your butt back to this camera right now.
oh my gosh.
So Miss Jennifer, Molly, you remember how we last team meeting I brought up about the Believe It book and how much of an influence and how much it impacted our lives, being able to see the seminar live and reading the book and how it, all these things. That day, Jennifer decided to download the audio book and had read it. Don't be shaking your head because I'm just like, I'm so hyped after she texted.
Says the lady who has her camera off.
I just turned my camera
calling her out. There she is.
Anyway, first of all, don't do that. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that, Daddy Lee. But what I was gonna say, no, just playing. So anyway, anything changed? She finished the book today, and she ended up deciding to like step up and showed out. She got 3 orders today, like just from finishing the book, and I was like, what? And so I was like sending yes to her and trying to like excitedly send it. I'm like sending all types of typos, and I was like, I don't even care. I'm proud of you.
But Jen, doesn't that book just change your perspective? That lady, look, I have been, no lie, long before her book came out, I had her brushes. Didn't even, before her story was told, I just knew that she owned the company. Her brushes were better than anything. I still have them. Matter of fact, they're so good that I can clean and clean and clean. I'm like, when am I ever going to need a new one? So when she came out with her book, and I got it immediately because I knew who she was, and I never knew her backstory. Yeah. And when I just thought, it gives me goosebumps now. I can feel it all over, realizing where she was, where she's been, and still where she's going. And there was nothing special about her. She was just consistent and knew what she wanted to do. And I thought, wow, for all women everywhere, especially, that's just, they feel held down. Mm-hmm. I love the part about being judged by her weight. That was like so huge because, like it or not, women and men both now are judged by their weight, but they're always negative. And she could have let that hold her back, and she didn't. She was just fabulous. But 3 orders, girl. Oh my goodness. It didn't inspire me quite that much, Jen. So it inspired you a whole lot more than it did Mama Molly. Oh my goodness. Well,
I got to work this morning and I was just like, well, I have all these brochures. Might as well pass them out. The worst thing that's going to happen is, they don't want anything. Cool, whatever. Right. And right then and there, when I came back from lunch, I had 3 little like special papers, the ones I put inside the books, on my desk. And
Look
Yeah.
at you. Look at Janae. Janae just can't hold it in. Look at her. She's like, oh my gosh, she's loving it. Oh my gosh.
Now it's like I have been on her behind. I'm trying not to cuss because we're recording right now, but she knows I have been on her
Is she
butt, being
kind
her
of on your
motivational buddy.
behind the way Daddy Lee is always on your
No.
behind?
No, yes. No, because Daddy Lee's worse. But the reason why I've been able to like hold myself accountable is because I've been having these conversations with her and I'm like, oh, I need to go and do this. Oh, I need to go and do this. So I can't say to go and do this if I haven't actually put it into practice.
That's right.
And
sister.
one of the tried and true moments was, you remember, I'm sure Mama Molly and Daddy Lee remembers, and then we'll get back on track. But do you remember whenever I did my very first book toss, when I had first started out and you had me so excited? And she's shaking her head because y'all are gonna laugh your butts off. We showed up. She was just like, I'm gonna be there at this time so that we can go toss books. She told me what to do. She gets there. She giving me like, what was it, like 7 or 8 boxes of books. And she was like, put all your information on them. And well, because it was like extra books, like old books. But she was just like, put your information on them. Make sure you put a recruiting flyer with every single book. Make sure you put a recruiting flyer with every single book. They got there. I had all my books just ready. I was so excited because I had all my books with all my information, but I did not include the recruiting flyers. Hell hath no fury with the reaction that Mama Molly gave me, because she was just like, where are your recruiting flyers? And she sent me back home. We did not go book tossing that day.
Did we toss those brochures?
We did not toss books that day. And so Jennifer, similar instance, had been babysitting these old books. And I'm like, what are you doing? And she was just like, well, I've just had them. I was like, why are you not giving them out? And I was like, are you at least ordering new books? She's like, no, I've just been giving them the old ones. I'm like, ma'am. So I gave her a pack of 10 books. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, at least give them out if you have them. Don't just let them just sit there and take up space. So needless to say, she listened after reading the book. But Daddy Lee, just the same way that you have been getting on my behind to do what I need to get back on track, and I'm listening, Jennifer is trickling. So you should be a proud papa right now.
I need you to know something. Today is, I'm so glad that Janae, number one, remembers her fatal mistakes with her mama.
Always.
I'm glad that she does. It's all good. But this meeting is the first meeting of what I am calling a pop reward. That's what I'm calling it. And you today are the earner of the pop reward. And what you're going to get with that is you're going to get a 10-pack of brand new brochures. So for me, what I have now, it's going to be campaign 9. And you're going to get, I don't know if I feel generous, 4 or 5 sample packets I'm going to send to you. Okay. Because what you have just proven, not to me and not to Janae, but to yourself, that number one, I'm going to start sending you books too, if stuff like that inspires you. I'm going to send you all the books I read, number one. But you, girl, have just, I'm thinking this, I'm like 3 orders. And what she just did was she proved Janae right, but what she did was prove she could. And I love that. And it's not always going to be that way. But now you have something to look back at and go, but wait a minute, if I keep doing this, the seed is going to produce something, because we don't want to wallpaper your house with them. Okay. We just don't want to do that. So you can expect to get that. Congratulations. Yes, Lee.
Hey, Janae, I would not be putting my foot in your tail if you didn't have
prove it already. I know.
Second of all, I don't know who keep books in their houses unless y'all just have a whole steady stream of people coming through your house that you can hand them to.
They just been collecting dust.
I keep telling you the same thing.
Wasn't going anywhere to give them out, so I'm just like, they just stocked up. So my bad.
God forbid when we do go out for a meal or something, let's not just, hey, let me leave 2 right here at the end of the counter. Let's not do that or nothing. or
I'm
hand
just
it to one
saying.
of the ladies at the drive-through. You don't even got to walk, girl. Forget the steps.
Give it
Or
to your
Jennifer,
freaking
we
DoorDash
went-
driver.
Yeah, that's true. I gave one to my delivery driver yesterday. She came
That-
back with a new order today, delivering,
Every
and she had an
opportunity,
order
guys.
ready.
Every opportunity. And Jennifer, if you keep doing it, look, one thing's for sometimes we do just forget that it's true. When you're not in the habit, you don't. So
Yeah.
just like you say, people say, well, if I walk for 30 days, or if I walk 4 days a week for 30 days, it will become a habit. With something, when it becomes a habit, you will be the first thing that you think of. When Lee and I go door dashing, the first thing I do, well, now I have to get a bigger container because I changed the size of the books and now it's not going to fit in my books, but that's another story. But the first thing I do is I'm like, do I have 20 brochures labeled with "Take Me, I'm Free" with my stuff? Do I have them ready so that I can put them in the car? Because we have a couple of pizza places that I leave them at. If I see people, I'm not allowed to leave them with the order, but I can. Somebody looks at my sign and they say, "Oh, do you do Avon?" No, I just put that on my tag for free. But yes, I do sell it. I can give them a brochure, which is really great. But if you're not prepared, yeah, you can give them your link. But when they're asking for a brochure, so keep trying to nurture the habits that are going to bring you more customers. Because if you nurture those habits eventually are going to pay off for you in major ways. It's crazy. Somebody had sent me some seeds, some seeds. Just I guess they thought I was going to go out and plant them, and I had them for like 2 years now, sitting in the container. Janae, stop it. I had them. So again, the seeds were sitting here. Jen, think about this. It's no different when the brochure, my seeds, well, one of them, let me be clear. They had this good looking guy with no shirt on right on the thing. And it says, "Hey girl, I want you to plant." And I'm like, so I kept picking, I'm like, I really need to do something with these seeds.
Mama Molly, what kind of seeds you got over there?
Girl, I know, Kim. I don't even remember who sent me these seeds, but it was crazy, girl. I'm like, so I'm looking at them going, I need to do something. And immediately I thought, you know what? These seeds aren't going to do anything just sitting in this package. So yesterday I read the instructions because I'm never really planting anything from seeds. And they said, start them off in the house for 4 to 6 weeks. So I took an old Cool Whip container, poked holes in the bottom, and took those seeds with some planting soil, and I planted those boogers. And I've got to tell you, I can't wait till the first one comes up, because we know they won't all come up. They never do. But when they do come up, I think immediately growth comes in time. We would love for it to come like this, but it doesn't. But make it a habit. Now, I know I got to remember to water them, because if we don't remember to water them and we don't remember to check back, see, things can happen. But I love that. I love that. Look, without hardly trying, here we are. And there you are. Imagine if you was really putting all of it into it. So that is great. Congratulations. I love that. Love it, love it, love it.
Congratulations.
Okay, so you will get that pop reward. So when you get the email that says Mama Molly sending you something, that's exactly what it is. Mama Molly sending you that. So that is wonderful. Good deal, good deal. We are going to be talking about the What's New campaign 10. And have you noticed that with the change of the campaigns, since they gave us 28 last campaign, it used to be that Bug Guard came out in campaign 12, if you all remember. Well, technically, if you think about it, it is really going to be 12, but now that they've got us on task, it's going to be 10 from now on. So we're going to talk about that in just a minute. But what I want to do real quickly is I want to go through and go ahead and pull the winners of the people who have entries for all this. And so many of you do, my goodness. Let's remember just briefly, hold on, let me share this screen real quick because I want to go over real quick. Share screen, here it is, share. Okay, so hold on, stop there, Molly. Okay, wow, can you guys see that? Nope, Is it not sharing? What in the
Not
world?
yet. It's just thinking.
It says it's paused. Why you paused, baby? Stop pausing. All right, let me stop it. Let me try. If not, I'll just read it because I don't want to take a lot of time with this, but I really I want to make sure that this is right. So okay, I've got that up. Is this it? Is this the document? Maybe it's not the document. Nope, it's going to tell me that it can't do it. Okay, real quickly, I'm let me read it real quick, guys. You guys have seen it a million times if you've read the emails. So I'm going to read it real quick. This is how incentive was for campaign 6 and 7. We were going to giving away the Team Avon backpack with the Mission skincare set and it 3 different skincare trial bundles and 3 miscellaneous business tool packs. What I've done is instead of the business tool packs, I found more bundles and trial sets. So we're going to work on those. I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things we're going to be doing. This is how you could get entries. The first way you could get in to get 4 entry was to attend both of the live Zooms, March 21st and April the 4th, both of them live. And you had to place a $150 campaign in both orders, and I mean in both campaigns, both 6 and 7. That's how you got 4 entries. If you wanted 2 entries, you could watch both the replays of the above meeting within a week of arriving in your email and place $150 orders. And if you remember, I sent this out, but I also said it could be 1 live and 1 replay for that, okay? But you still had to have a $150 order in both those campaigns. Then you had to email me if you did the replay, because if you didn't email me, 1, I didn't know if you were within a week, and 2, it doesn't tell me who watches it, it just tells me somebody did. And then if you wanted 1 entry, and we all know you'd like to have 4, but maybe it just didn't work out for you. You could place a $150 order in either of the 2 campaigns and attend 1 live or 1 replay in either. Okay, so those were the ways that you could earn this. This is good stuff right here. Tracy Malone, 2 entries. Christine Ingram, 2 entries. Adrian Sullivan, 1. Lyle Stevenson, 4 entries. Melissa Shell, 4 entries. Kim, 4 entries. Melanie Rusk, 1 entry. Inez, 4 entries. Sharon, 4 entries. Janae, 4 entries. Miss Pat, 1 entry. Becky, Miss Pat, am I right on that? Because I went through and checked yours 3 times. I just want to make sure you have. I only had you down. I think you had an order for 1 campaign and not for the other. But I wanted to make sure that I was right on that, my friend. Hold on, let me. I know. Can you hit? You're muted, baby.
I think she's trying to.
Here you go, Miss Pat. I only showed you for 1. Matter of fact, I've got it right here, but I kept saying I got to make sure because I don't want to miss you on something. I had you down for 1 order. Yeah, and not 2 orders. I had 1 for $160, but not 1 for the second campaign.
Right.
Okay, I wanted to make sure. Look, it don't mean Avon can't mess up. You know they can. So I wanted to make sure. So you've got, and let me tell y'all right now, she got 1 entry. She probably gonna pull one of these awards because she does it every single time. Just saying. Becky Kane, 2 entries. Andrew Bowman, 2. Amy Lambright, 1, and Marcia Pohl, 1. So some of you knocked it out of the park. What I love is pulling this report and seeing how many 2 pages worth of orders they were. And these are just the orders. I'm sorry, 3 pages. These are just the orders that were $150 or more. What's really sad about this is all the people who could have had entries had they just watched 1 of the replays or both of the replays. So if you happen to be watching this maybe for the first time, you could have had some really great stuff if you had and you got to email. Remember me with the replays. When I put that in there, you have got to make sure that you email me at molly7720@gmail. And that's always in the emails that I send you guys. Okay. So, before I draw the winners of that, I also want to do a shout out. They will probably watch the replay. We had 2 brand new representatives in campaign 7. And if you're a new representative on my team, it doesn't matter whether you're in my 1st gen or my 5th gen, it doesn't matter. And you place a $100 order in your 1st or 2nd campaign, then I basically celebrate you and send you a package of 10 brochures and samples because it's not so easy to get a $100 order a lot of times. So Lisa Crandall, if you're watching, congratulations. And April Krieger, both of them brand new to our team. Lisa had $115 first order and April had $180 first order. So if you are watching this, or I'll put a note in your package, you're going to be getting that. So congratulations on that. I thought that was just spot on, terrific. Okay, I have got everybody's entries in here, whether you had 4, whether you had 1, it doesn't matter. And we're going to pull. And this is what we do when we pull this. We start, while everybody's name is in there, we start with the largest award first. And then we work down from there. If you have won an award and I pull your name again, you don't get a second award. What you do get is, I'm not going to Miss Pat, Miss that's already claiming right now. Let me tell you, she's claiming. She's like, I want to win too. Oh my goodness. What we're gonna do the second? No, Janae, it's not a honey bun cake. Stop it. Oh my goodness. I am going to throw a packet of sample. For instance, if Lyle were to win with the first one, and then I pulled his name 3 more times, he's going to get a pack of samples and whatever he's getting. So I don't want to say, I want you to be rewarded something for the fact that you did have that many entries. So if you win one of the prizes, your second thing is going to be an extra thing of samples. I bought some extra ones just in case, knowing that could happen. So congratulations ahead of time. All right, I've got my pen ready here so I can write these down. The first one, of course, is going to be for this wonderful Team Onward backpack. And in here, I already have put in the mission set. What are you eating, Lee? Oh, he's eating the s'mores cookie bars that I made. You know, Janae is not going to like you very much. I'm just saying, you need to stop that, baby. Okay, so let's go after the grand prize first. Here we go. We are going to do this, and the grand prize goes to, I can't believe this, Janae Hensley. Grand prize, unfreaking believable. There's my girl. Oh my goodness. Okay.
What?
Go.
Never win anything. That's awesome. Thank you.
I just drew your name first. Okay, so Janae, I'm gonna tape her name on this because I'll be sending it to Miss Pat otherwise, because Miss Pat wins everything. Just saying. That's how we roll. Okay, let's see. I want to make sure too. Hold on here, guys. All right. So Janae got the backpack.
Do I need to come verify that?
No, baby, that's why I show them. Okay, here goes the second.
Thank
Okay,
you.
this is for the second one. You're welcome, baby. Congratulations. We have this belief set. This is great. You can't even get this anymore. And this would be great to use as something that you promote to your customers as places. Oh, there's Amy. Hey, Amy. Oh, Amy, you okay? You okay? You got the, oh, look, I see the hand in the back. Hi, baby. I see you back there. How you doing? I thought
Yeah,
you were
no,
away.
it's allergy season in Arkansas. That's what's up with my eyes.
I thought you were going to be gone. I thought that you were like away or something. Am I
No,
not following?
I just got back
Okay,
Yeah, we had
okay,
training, yeah,
got
work
you,
training. Yeah.
got you, got you, got you. Okay, so this is the Believe with the hydronic powder. This is great stuff. I don't know why they didn't continue on this with the Aqua Bomb, but you can't get this anymore. This is some fabulous stuff. So let's pull for this. All right, and the per winner for this is Mr. Lyle. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that's the music in the background. I know it's not the Price is Right, but that's how it is. So congratulations, Lyle. That's yours, baby. So good deal. All right. The next thing is the Farm X trial. This is the special trial kit that has a little bit of everything in it. Let's pull another one. Kim, you got it, Kim. Way to go, Kim. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got Kim here.
Thank you.
All right. Why am I marking it down? I mean, Kim's name is right there taped to it. Why am I doing that? That's so stupid. Okay, here's another newer one. This is the Pineapple Plus and Amazon Berry Boost trial kit that I located. Okay. Forgot to have it. Just saying, gotta have it. But I have it, so somebody here is going to get it. Okay. Miss Pat, you have one entry, Miss Pat. One. Miss Pat is the sole source of saying you only need one entry to win. Oh my goodness. So Miss Pat, there you go, baby. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
You are welcome. You are welcome. That is awesome. Okay, the next one is for those of you who were here at Christmas time. I located another Believe. Yes, I did. And this has got a whole bunch of the different Believe products in it. Let's do this. Melissa. Now, Melissa isn't on. Melissa's a newer rep too. I love this. She's a newer rep, but she had 4 entries. She killed it, let me tell you. So I will save this. Melissa, if you're watching the replay, we will get that coming to you, baby. All right, hold on, guys. I just don't want to throw everybody's stuff away. Look at me. I'm taking Lyle's name off of this and don't even know it. I'm going to end up giving it to somebody else. That's what's
Too
going on.
bad.
Like, he's going to be like, do you not love me like he did today? I didn't get my invitation. I thought maybe what the love is gone. What's going on here? Oh,
Hey, I can be bought.
what, honey?
I can be bought to switch
Oh, you
names.
stop it. You stop it, Mr. Rev. I'm going to cut you off. Stop it. Oh, my goodness.
Cash App is.
There we go. Next one. Oh, what's it for? Hold on. The Chi Essentials. Okay. Remember, this is for those of you who don't know. This is the packet. It's a traveling pack. And guess what? I have 3 of these to give away tonight. Yes, I do. 3 of them. We will pull some names. Here we go. I think it's amazing. I haven't pulled the double name yet. Watch this be one. Okay. Tracy Malone. Yeah, Tracy. Tracy's a newer rep also. Matter of fact, has stepped out of her comfort zone with doing vendor events. So Tracy, if you're watching that, congratulations. We have another cheese set here. Let's pull again. Come on. All right. Melissa. Melissa is, I just pulled her again. That's my first double. So let me put this on here. Because Melissa, you will get an extra pack of samples with that. All right. Well, that proves for sure you can win something twice, right? Here we go. All right. Becky Kane. Becky Kane is, matter of fact, Becky is our top producer in sales on our team. She is #1 position, has been for quite a few years. Congratulations, Becky. We will get that to you. I have one more cheese set. Hold on. Kim, I drew you. You're going to get a sample pack, baby. Okay. So I'm going to send you some
Thank you.
samples with that too. You are welcome. All right. Wait a minute. Let me find Kim because I'll be putting her name on Lyle's and Lyle get what Kim ain't supposed to get. You know how that rolls. Oh my goodness. Lee, quit it. Up and Andrew. Andrew is not with us tonight, but Andrew, we got for that. So there we go. And what I really like about that is think about it. We had winners randomly who had 4 entries. We had Miss Pat who had one entry, okay, and her name was Paul. I told y'all that was going to happen. Just saying, I told you. And yet we had 2 entries. Again, there were winners all the way around, not to mention the double ones where you're getting some samples. So congratulations. Now, real quick, I am going to put the new incentive out there, but the new incentive is going to be for campaigns 9 and 10. So you're going to work this Mother's Day, this what we have going on right now in campaign 8, okay? I don't want you to think, oh, I got to go back. I got to put another order in. I got to really try harder. You should be trying hard anyways. Just saying. Even without my incentive, thank you very much. But this is what we're going to do. Campaigns 9 and 10, which think about this, it's going to be the Bud Guard campaign. So this could be great. And the meetings that you have to attend, because it will always have something to do with being here for Zooms, for replays, or live, will be May the 2nd and May the 16th. Okay, so the next one. So for people who are watching this going, oh no, but I wasn't live, I didn't know. Number one, you never know what to expect with me. That's the truth. But when it comes to incentives, I choose to be better than Avon and get my incentives out. Thank you, in a timely manner. So yes, I said it, Lyle. I said it. They just put out incentives for 8 through something. We're already in 8. Who does that? Avon. Avon does that. I like to give you time to prepare for an incentive. So that is what.
At least I got a good head start for 8 already, though.
You did. You, matter of fact, Amy, you are top on my list, girl. Top on my list for the person who percentage-wise is further than anybody else right now. So congratulations. I was looking at the list that they give me, and I'm like, look at me. It's there already, like a heck. That's so great. So yeah, so some of you,
them earbud, I sold 5 pairs.
that is so amazing.
Woo! Way to go, girl.
$39.99. Who doesn't make
amazing.
sales with those? That's crazy, crazy good. No, we have not heard from the incentive trip. I don't know what to tell y'all. Mr. Boston's gone. I got no.
Can I speak to this?
Yeah, you can. Go ahead, baby.
I'm gonna just tell y'all, I don't think there's going to be a trip this year. I could be wrong, but it's second quarter. Why are they gonna announce it now?
Yeah.
I think if we're being logical.
Maybe they'll give us like a last like hoorah easy incentive trip.
I don't know.
I know. Normally they don't wait this late though.
I think what I would tell you is this. I know there's a lot of people who are in Avon completely for the trips. And I get that because our trips are fabulous. I'm not going to lie. They are when they have them. You know that we have new leadership now, again. And with that means our new leadership within Avon is now having to develop a relationship and confer with LG, who makes all the decisions. And then Avon hands them down. I'm also not going to lie about the fact that Avon has its struggles with the lawsuit, with the manufacturing company, and we didn't know about that forever. We have plenty of manufacturers now, but they're still trying to get some of our core products back into where they should be. What I would say to you is, even if we don't have a trip this year, and I'm not saying we aren't, because I don't know that, but I have never seen them wait so late to announce a trip ever in my 20 years, ever. I have not. So what I would say to you is, never think that the trips, there's not going to be another trip. That would be ridiculous. There will be more trips because that's what direct sales companies do. They offer trips. But what I would tell you is, continue building your business, because what if they do come out with a trip and you just decided to coast because there wasn't a trip and you could have been building? And this is the other thing I'll tell you. Even if there's not a trip, how do we know there won't be something else like Marriott gift cards to go do your own trip? We have this brand new incentive that is out right now for every single representative where you can actually earn money, the cash in. So I believe that we always prepare in this business for what can come. So my suggestion to you would be, number one, don't worry about what's not here yet and what could be coming. Work your business as though you're working for something that you want. And sometimes that looks like maybe you want to build your own trip. Maybe there's some place that you and your significant other want to go, or maybe there's something you want to do to your house, or maybe that it just, there's got to be something more than just a trip, y'all. That's what I'm going to say. It's got to be something more than just a trip. But I have nothing on that. So Lee has not, believe me, if you don't think we're not knocking on the door going, hey, we going to do a trip? What are we going to do? I have been knocking on the doors. Lee's been knocking on the doors. All the other top leaders been knocking on the doors. What's going on? What's happening? What are we going to do? We just thought there was a holdup because they were going to redo what the incentive looked like. That's what we were told in New York. But then again, after New York, leadership changed, y'all. It changed. So doesn't mean it's bad. It just means things always operate differently whenever there is leadership change at the top. It just is. So keep going where you're going. The one thing I can tell you we're going to do for this incentive is team incentive. I'm going to do something I haven't done before. Hold on. Now, hey, Lee, can you come in and remove my screen? My arm is killing me and I need to grab something and I don't need the screen. They know I got a bunch of Avon products in this house. Thank you, baby. I want to be able to grab this, but I don't want to lose my screen. I didn't want to rip it. It's been with me so long. Fold it up. Yeah, you can fold it up. I don't need it. I was just using it for earlier. Thank you. Okay, I want to get to this without knocking my screen over. Okay. Breaking the fourth wall. There are a couple of things that I'm going to tell you, the top things that are in for this incentive for 9 or 10 for us. And I haven't really been able to do this before. Many of you know that I'm a content creator for Avon. So what that means is they don't pay me for doing that, but they send me products for doing that. So they'll send me product boxes of whatever it is that they want us to make content about. So I'm all in, right? It's all good. I don't think I'm really the best in the game, but hey, I do it. It's all good. I love free product. It's good. But what happened was when they sent it to me a couple of times, I already had the products from the What's New. So I knew what it was going to be. So I just used the products I had, right? But I had boxes that I had not opened and done anything with that they had sent me full of amazing products. So I thought I could take them and put them on my shelves and sell them, or I could offer them to you guys if you perform. And I thought, that's an amazing idea, Molly. Let's do that. So I have 2 content creator boxes, and these are really cool. They come like this with the little, I always know they're here. It's like, oh, there's a content creator thing. And this was the one, matter of fact, for, I believe, campaign 4 when the nail colors came out, right? You guys remember the nail colors? Every single nail color we came out with is in here, plus
Wow.
plus 3 of the corrector pens were in here. Okay,
Nice.
so you're going to get everyone in retail value of this is $120 in products right here just for the nail stuff. Okay, so you will be getting it just like this because I've already done my little videos on these a long time ago. We good. So that's going out of here. The next one they sent was even bigger, which looked like this. And with this one, this was the complete, let me see if I can do this without dumping it. The Sanctuary line, the whole thing. The Sanctuary line is $115 worth of products. It has the air diffuser, it has the candle, it has the bath, whatever you call that stuff. Oh, the bath salt. It has the 6 shower steamers, and it has the beautiful spray in it. So that will be 2 of the top gifts. And you see, they send us these little cool things too, and it kind of gives you all the information. So I'm going to send that with it too. And here's a great deal, guys. All these things are still available. But imagine if you could display this somewhere, or imagine if you could take everyone and go, hey, who loves this color? Who loves that color? So, yeah, so I'm going to do those. And the last thing is something that you can't get any longer. You haven't been able to get it for a couple of years. And I really, not going to lie, I bought it because I loved it. And I never did a thing with it. And many of you will remember it because you were here then. And I don't want to take it out of the wrapper because how else am I going to send it to you, right? If I unbox it, you know it ain't going back the same way. That's what I'm going to say. This is called the Dot Stacking Mug Set with holder. It is a $50 value, and it sits like this.
Okay.
It has 4 coffee mugs. This is the holder. It just sits up, and they're stackable.
Those are so cute.
Happy. What Kim? They are cute. They're adorable. They have like little snowflakes on them, and I swear they look like flowers to me. They don't look like snowflakes at all. They look like flowers to me. That might be no, I'm not even gonna say that because I'm on tape right now. People, Molly's doing drugs again. No, I'm not. I was just gonna joke about it. I'm not doing it. Anyway,
Oh my God.
I used to have a blue set like this, and I fell in love with. I broke 2 of them. I had to get rid of the holder, but this is gorgeous. So that is going to be going up as part of it. Hold on. There will also be more coming, but those are the top 3 things that I'm going to be setting up. And what I'm going to do with this is it's going to have to do with you doing replays or Zooms. And you will know when I send the replay out for this, the new incentive will be in the replay. So even if you were on here live, make sure you read what's in there. It's going to tell you what you have to do. It's going to tell you it's going to be doable. But as you see, what did I do the first time? It was $100 order. And the second time it was $150 order. But this time I thought I was going to take Avon's. And I think what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to take both the campaigns and I'm going to make them cumulative. What that means is whatever amount that I give you in order to be in the drawings for this, you're going to have to cumulatively sell. If I say it's $500, $400, that means in campaigns 9 and 10 added together, you would have to have those sales together. Okay, that's what cumulative means. If you had a $300 order and I had set the goal for 400 and you didn't do so well the second one, but you did $100, you're going to be entered. Okay. And you're going to have ways again to do 4 entries, 2 entries, and 1 entry. And we're going to spice it up. And I have some ideas of some other things. I'm thinking more of putting my own hair care bundles together. Maybe some Skin So Soft bath oil bundles together. Although I feel like all this stuff has definitely been worthy of it all, I want to make sure that you guys are definitely getting what you can take and use in your business. Business is not always easy, for sure. It's like it's giving me a headache. But one thing is for sure. If product is what you like, if gifts are what you like, if you like to feel appreciated, and that is my number one thing, not just to tell you, but to show you. And when you're growing, to make sure that it's being recognized. And stuff like this, I think, kind of brings us all together, which is cool. So we're going to continue on that. But that gives you at least, if any of those things you're interested in, hopefully, you're going to go for it. And it won't be hard. It won't be hard because Mama Molly don't make anything hard. Mama Molly don't like unachievable. Mama Molly like achievable. That's what I like. Okay, let's get into, let me make sure I want to go over. There's not a whole lot in this what's new, but I do want to make sure we can get into this. Yep, I can get into this. I want to make sure. Let me share this screen. Oop, get out of here.
I'm going to jump.
All right, sweetheart. Lee's already seen this part. You don't need to see
Bye,
it.
Daddy Lee.
Bye, Lee.
Bye, guys. Love y'all.
Love you more.
All right, guys. So here we go. Let's look at this. What's new? I love this cover. I think the covers for the Bug Guard keep getting better and better. I love it. I love it. I love it. Have a bug-free, carefree summer for sure. They've come out with a bag again. I still have a few of the other bags. And I love this. I love the look of this. I love the fact that it's an insulated bag, which is very cool. A large front pocket and zippered top main compartment. 15 by 12 by 6. It's a $12 value. And it's not sold separately. And it says this is free with any 2 Bug Guard purchases from select pages. Let's take a look here. All right. Now, this is another thing. They have made this very doable. You want to learn about the products? This is where you can go and learn about the products. What makes something different from another product? Rather it is the keratin or the expedition, and of course the gentle breeze, which is always great, has the SPF in it, tells you what it protects from, all of that. You should be educating yourself, and you should be educating yourself on this in order to help your customers out a little bit. Why are they going out and buying stuff like Off that has DEET in it when we have something that's just so amazing and is DEET free but works fabulous? Build the buzz with samples. It couldn't be truer. Do you see these packets here of the keratin wipes? I have all year, all winter, always. I take one of these, especially with a new customer, and I put one of those in their order. I open up the pack. I order them for that reason, to say, hey, here is a sample of the Bug Guard. And a lot of times in the summertime, I'll keep them in the glove compartment. So if I don't go to ball games and all very much anymore, my kids, of course, are a lot older. But when I did, and I went to football games and I went to soccer games and I did all of those things, and people were out there batting the mosquitoes, they weren't with me because I had the bottles with me. I had these with me, and I was passing the bottle around, and they all realized they wanted one in their bag for the next time they came. And I made a lot of on-the-spot sales right then. I always had it in my car and ready to go. It's definitely a way to think. Here are the business builders. Now, I've already taken advantage of this. Matter of fact, and this is where my business is. I started with 3 of these bundles. Amy, tell me what you're doing.
Oh, well, I got 2 of the bundles so far because I was out of Bug Guard. And basically I had to buy some anyways. I needed the lotion to send to daycare with the kids. So I needed the lotion, so I just went ahead and bought
Did you get this big one, Amy? Is this what you got? The 10 piece?
Yeah, I think I got 2 of those.
Okay, that's what I got. I got 3 of these, and you see with this, you get the 3 of the Expedition, 2 of the Keratin, 2 of the Gentle Breeze lotion, and 3 packets of the towelettes. So there's 8 in each one. So you're getting 24 towelettes that are individually packaged. You're also getting 7 of the Bug Guard coolers for free, and you're getting 2 more of the lotion, and 1 more of the keratin, and 2 more of the towelettes. Now, this is what I love. Bonus size Skin So Soft and 3 Skin So Soft shower gels. Oh, this is amazing. $398 total. And you know what you're getting it for? $89.99. And people, I know what you're saying. But Molly, you've heard me say it last meeting. What did we talk about? You're not getting the award sales for each one of these. It's $300 and something, but it's only $89.99, and you're only getting that for award sales. But if you remember, I told you there are exceptions to every rule. On the norm with bundles, you don't do that unless you're doing an event or something. But when it comes to things like Bug Guard and having it on hand and knowing you can get all of these things, Bug Guard is a business builder exception to the rule every single time.
The free stuff is worth it.
The free
And like
stuff is
me,
amazing.
I ordered 2 because I actually had an order for 3 cans. So basically after I
It's
did her
perfect.
order, my extra is paying for all of that.
It
And I have
is.
all the
It
extras.
is. And when you sell this, you're exactly right. Look, I love the award sales too, but on stuff like this, it's about the money. And if you really want to get, I mean, just alone, you buy one thing of these, you're going to get an extra 2 things of the keratin. That's 16 more customers, that potential customers that
I
you can
pass those
get
out as
all that.
sample.
Yeah,
I was
absolutely.
trying to remember, they discontinued the blue disappearing one, right?
Yes.
Yes, they did. It wasn't a big
That's
seller anymore. I don't really know why, Kim, but when they compared it and they did the same thing except for the disappearing part, I think they were trying just to bring stock into what makes sense. It didn't do anything more except the color.
It
That's
just
all.
was the color.
Right.
It just made it fun for the
Yeah.
kids.
It did. It did. Oh, Mama, can you put some more of that on me? I like the blue. You know, it's that kind of thing. That's what they do. So, but Avon, of course, they think differently sometimes. Here, of course, I was able to experience a lot of these new scents that are coming, and this is one of a few. You'll see the top notes on this is lemon and mandarin and freesia. The dry notes on this are cedar and musk. This was the one that I liked. Of the other 2, but I'm real weird about scents. I was a fan of this one. I wasn't so much of other ones that are coming, but everybody's taste is different for sure. This is going to start out at $59 for sure. But what I do like is they are going to have the samples start with the samples. It's going to be $375 for a package of 3 of these, where they're going to be able to try this more than once, which is great. They can try it for a couple of days and see how it smells with their body chemistry. So take advantage. Even you gonna buy this right away. Love the bottle. The bottle's beautiful, but make sure that you lying on a cloud is what they call this. I love this. But try the sample and see how that works for you. Then here we have more of the rice water products. This is, of course, the light facial cleansing oil, removes every trace of makeup and gently cleans impurities. I haven't tried this yet. I have ordered it. My order is supposed to be in tomorrow. I'm very curious because I love the rice water cleanser as a whole. So I'm very curious to see how well this works. And also I got this too, the cleansing lotion, gently removes makeup and impurities. I think that this is really great. Kind of reminds me of what the balm and stuff does when you use that. You can use this for maybe dual cleansing. One might work better. Some people do better with an oil base. Other people do better with a lotion, cream base. So, but here are the questions that, again, educate yourself. What are the differences between the rice water bright cleansers? This is going to put them all in here, guys, and tell you exactly what customer is this best for. Please, I cannot stress more, educate yourself on the product. Now here this says in the What's New brochure, and what's new in the brochure offer, you're going to get the Jiju Aloe Fresh Soothing Gel with any $20 face shop purchase from pages 11 and 12 for the What's New. Limited quantities, so when they run out, it's not going to be there forever. We also were able to experience these. These are the new hand creams that are coming out. They have these out for us too, called Daily Moments. Deeply moisturizing, but daily vegan hand cream, no artificial fragrance, eco-friendly and vegan certified. It's got the little decal, the little vegan decal, kind of like they look for the bunny, that kind of thing. So if you got people who are big into this is huge. Which one would they like? Well, you've got all of these to try. For me, I love the fact that they gave us the opportunity here that they could experience them all. I did order this because what I want people to do is get the one they fall in love with. So if they want to try them, whether it's the sunrise, the morning florist, noon park, no matter what it is, I want them to get the one that they're always going to want beside their bed, that they're always going to want in their purse or in the car. So this may be another time to say, hey, this is great. There's another exclusive offer down here where you can get the skincare set and a bunch of the rice water products. And then you're also going to get 3 of the Daily Moment hand creams for free with that. Here is again the Peoria White Action new toothpaste that they're bringing in, exclusive offer. 5 of these. Did I get this one? I did. Why? Because my kids really liked a couple of the toothpaste that they had that they're not carrying now. I'm hoping they're going to love this. So I bought this because I want to put one in their hands. If they love it, guess what? They're going to order it. And then every time I order it from them, then it's going to be, of course, what is this going to be running? It's $1.99. Talk about cheap daggone toothpaste. I can't even believe we selling something for $1.99. We never see that. That's crazy. Huh. $1.99 at least, but that's just me. So so we'll see how well it works or how people love it. So sometimes get this, and the people who love some of the toothpaste, you can slip one in their bag, ask them to use it and see how they like it. And again, here are the new sheets for the Oral Care Product Finder. This gives you everything from making sure your teeth are exactly where you want it, from our Reach products to the Euthymol, the Himalayan, all of the products that we have, and what are the benefits. This is where it gets good. What are the benefits? What should they get? So again, that'll be going in my book. And then our jewelry, you see our jewelry. We've got the red, white, and blue jewelry coming out. Beautiful jewelry. New men's watch and jewelry coming out. Father's Day is coming, y'all. Again, they have the 3-piece special here. You can get all of these separately. You can. But I love this because if you're looking to get this for your son or your nephew or for graduation, whatever that looks like, I love this. I got this actually. My nephew, Rylan, is going to be graduating. And I got this for him. I'm hoping he'll like it. I don't know. But I thought, you know what? This is perfect. The men's jewelry has definitely taken a step up. This has the Lord's Prayer etched on the cross. I thought that was pretty amazing. Then, of course, the women. Here's our new stainless steel dazzling collection here with the light lavender, our new support bra that's here. And then they start with the exclusives. We're not going to go through these. You guys know how they work, what you want to get. Again, these can be good. These can be not so good. If you were trying to get to Premier, if you were trying to get the President's Club, unless there's something that really can be used to your benefit, some of these definitely are. I mean, when I look at this right here, that you're going to get all of these, the hand soaps that are here, which I have a lot of that I give people that they do buy it too, but you're going to get 2 of the orange and honeysuckle bubble baths free. That may be something that you want to do. For me, that one stood out for me. The kitchen stuff always does, and especially the washer sheets, because we use those. You buy 2 of these at $22.99. You're going to get another box plus the stain block that they have, the remover. All the samples, of course, we've got. And of course, at the end of each one, there we go. And this will be the wow deal that's coming out. Again, $40 for them, $24 for you. A lot of reps will buy this because they will split these up and they will sell them separately. Some of them use these for what they would call their campaign raffle deal, where everybody who places an order of $40 or more gets entered for this. It's cost you $24. And if you have 5 people who place a $40 order or more, guess what? That's paid for itself and more than, even if you're a contender in this business. So that is pretty cool. The other thing I wanted to show you guys was let's see if it's going to come up. Yep. The promotion tool. We've talked about this before, but they now have new promotions. They have more. I love this. They used to only have 2 or 3 at one time. Now they've got like, here's for people who have the dogs, you're going to get the shampoo and conditioner for dogs and baby powder with a $50 order. The rice water bright massage, facial massage cream with a $40 order. 10% off your $50 order. Free Avon Pure Essential. Free FDL I Fine Double Edged Brow. Man, that's a lot. Long, medium brow. Man, that's a long one with $40. Or 20% off your $100 order, or 15 off your 75. I want to talk just briefly about this percentage off so that you're very aware. With most of this stuff, like when you do this, it will tell you that, this isn't going to cost you anything. Your cost per order is going to be free. Okay. In other words, the customer is going to perform. Avon's going to send them this. It doesn't cost you a dime. Okay, guys. But this is what I need you to know. If you pick this and you send this out to all your customers, 15 off your $75 order, 15% off, your cost is going to be 15% of the merchandise. You're going to get charged that, kind of like the shipping thing. You are. So the reason I bring this up now is this. If I am a President's Club member, which I am, I sell $25,000 worth of Avon in a year, this is not going to hurt me at all. Even if it's closed, which I only get 25% on. If you're a Contender or Premier, you get 20%. Okay. I am still making something on this, but this is what I need you to know. If you are a Contender and you're still at 25%, be sure to stay in your lane. Stay in your lane with these percentages. Like the 20% off, if you're only making 25% now off of, that means that on that order, I know it's $100 order, right? But on that order, you're only going to make 5% if there's no home and fashion in it. This is something that if you're not President's Club and above, my opinion, but I'm sharing it with you because I care, because I want you to make money. I want you to have customers too, but I want you to make money. I believe that you should not be using this for your customers unless you're okay with giving all your commission away. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because if I'm making 40% on most of my stuff. So is 20% going to hurt me? No. And it's not that it's going to hurt you. It's that it's just going to take, you're paying for that. Avon's not going to pay for this, but what's happened is reps have asked to have this type of promotion. Reps who are President's Club and above, which I completely get. I'm glad we have it. This is great for us to put out there for our customers because we've reached a peak in our business where this won't hurt us really. But if it's you would be better off doing the 10% off of your $50 order because 10% of that merchandise total is going to be your cost. So that is going to come off of what you would make, if that makes sense. And remember, this is only for your online customers, the people who go to your e-store site, because that's who it's going to. So I just want you to be aware that because so many of these things, like, look, that it's free. Your cost per this, they're going to send that eyebrow long definition out. They're going to send that out for free if they want that. The dog shampoo, they're going to send that out for free. Okay. The essential oil, guess what? They're going to send that out for free. I would be starting with all the free stuff and sending those type of things and let them get something for the fact that they spent X amount of dollars. Because if you're a Contender or you're a Premier on my team, I want that money to fall in your pocket. I don't want you, and Avon's not wrong for doing what they're doing. Let's be clear. If you're given a discount, when I give a discount now in person, that comes out of my commission, not Avon's commission. Of course not. That's not how it rolls. But I want to make sure that if you're trying to pay your electric bill or you're trying to pay for your lunch, that you can do it and that you're not just coming out with 5% of an order because you've just given away 20% of it. So I hope that makes sense. So whether you're watching this by replay or on here live, make sure that you're doing what's profitable for your business. There are plenty of promotions here now with the promotion tool that you can use. They've not taken they've given us more actually, but remember where you're at in your business. So stay in your lane, whether you're a contender, brand new, or you're a premier, $5,000 or maybe more, but you're up to 30% now. But do you really want to give 20% away? I don't think you do. I think that kind of a promo is for somebody who is President's Club and above. Okay, does anybody have any questions? Nope. Everybody good?
Yeah.
Everybody good? Oh, see here. I rarely use the discounts off ones. Me too, Janae. I'm huge for that. I like them to get something special in their order. Hey, you ordered from me. Here's something free for you. So I absolutely get that. Okay, so in the next 48 hours, I will have the replay up, and I will also have the new team incentive and what is required of you if you want to get in on the team incentive. And if you don't, if it's not something you're interested in, that's okay too. I hope you still show up one way or another. Yeah, Janae is right. Keep crushing it. Everybody's got this. Work at your own pace. But if your pace that you're working at right now is just not working for you, maybe that's something knocking on the door telling you you need to pick the pace up a little bit. Maybe do a little bit more. That doesn't mean you have to go hog wild. Maybe give out a few more brochures. Maybe contact some customers who haven't ordered from you in a while. Just pick up the pace, because if you want to hit Premier and make that 30%, if you want to hit President's Club again, or maybe somebody's going for Rose Circle out there, whatever you're looking to hit, the only way to do that is to step up your game and get there. Because you can, but you just got to be consistent in whatever your plan is. Okay. So stay well. Reach out to me if you need anything. Congratulations to all the winners. And I will be getting everything out this week. So when you get the email saying something's coming, you know it's coming from me. And go forth and use it. Go for it. Lyle, you have been awfully quiet tonight. Let's see if he's even listening. Lyle.
Yes,
Hi,
I'm here.
Lyle. Why you been so quiet tonight, Lyle?
I was eating dinner.
Okay, never mind, Lyle. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just thought she was being like really, really quiet. I'm not used to you being quiet. Okay, Lyle's eating dinner. Everybody, what you have, Lyle?
I do want to say one thing.
Oh, what, Amy? Okay.
Avon dropped the ball a little bit on Arkansas. Did you see that on our things for the recruiting? They did not post 10 names. They only post the number 1 spot. So that's how come I did not, until Janae posted her package wins, I didn't know she won.
Well, I
Well, it's
got
good to know because I still don't even know what mine was for.
They didn't
Well, I
put
got
the
to
top
tell
10.
you, all I saw, and look, I had to come back. I was working, so I had to come back and watch it. All I saw were the number 1. That's all I saw. Nobody sent me anything. The only reason I knew I got anything was because I got the email. It said,
Yeah,
hey.
well, I went, I found the little slides online is how I started finding them and everything.
But is it just, but where were they really showing those? Was it on the Zoom?
They didn't show them at all.
I didn't think so.
No, we got the emails and then they were posted in our back office. But for the state of Arkansas recruiting, it only shows the number 1. It does not show the top 10. And I figured that's what Janae.
Janae, it's got to be what you want, because I'm looking at it.
It's got to be.
I'm
still waiting to hear
Janae's
back
like,
from
look what I
Evelyn.
got, and I'm going to look, and I'm like, I don't know.
Well, like Jennifer and I were hanging out at the house when the package was delivered, and I was just like, I don't remember ordering anything. And then I saw it was from Avon. I was like, oh, they must have forgot to send me something with my order. And so I opened it up, and that's when she recorded it, when she put it in our team group. And I was just like, what did I do? Like, I don't know.
I know.
I didn't get an email. I didn't get nothing.
And I was like, how's my name on this and not hers? Because she's doing a little better than me. So I was like, how did I reach this?
I really wish, even though I know they only have time to call out so many. But I
Yeah,
really wish when they did it, they had put everybody there and like
in the
highlight
little
the top
slideshow on
person.
there.
Yeah, like they
Yeah, this is
normally
the number
do.
one, but here it is, because last time that's what they did. And I was able to screenshot every state we had people in so that I could take it
Yeah.
and put it up. So I do believe they kind of dropped the ball on that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what that was all. And in Arkansas, definitely, because I didn't know, because I still haven't found all the states. Okay, I still haven't found them. So I have no clue.
I know. And Marianne, bless her heart, she tried to look through reports too, and she was just like, Janae, I'm not seeing your name. And I'm like,
No,
did I just, was it
Janae,
the
I
top
wasn't.
20 or something? Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Did you not get an email?
No, I didn't get an email,
You
no
didn't get the
nothing.
email
But I
either.
got the package from Avon, and I know normally they won't send you a package like
Unless
that
you're on the
by
list.
mistake, unless you
Yeah.
truly
But
were.
legit, they only have on the screenshot for recruiting, they just only have one. They do not have 1 through 10. They just have one. And I know there's more than one person recruiting in Arkansas.
Yeah.
Was it
I agree.
was it
Lisa.
Susan?
No, Lisa Cushing is number one. She's in,
Lisa's really good.
yeah, she's over here in my area. So she's,
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, 'cause
we
Susan
know you
Beaver's
did
got
something,
something too in
girl.
Arkansas for sales, I believe.
We know you did something. So congratulations on doing what we don't know you did and getting an award for it, because you're righteously awesome and just nobody knows quite what you're awesome at yet. So I'm gonna say you awesome at everything. So there you go.
I can't with you.
I'm just saying, you're just awesome with everything. That's all I'm gonna say. Janae, that reward really came from me. I know it looked like everybody else's, Janae, but I needed to send it to you FedEx.
I was quite excited that they read my mind because they sent me the bag and not the coffee cup, knowing that I don't drink coffee.
Isn't it weird though how I don't even understand how they chose that, because I didn't get the coffee cup. I already had it. I already had the cup, but I'm like,
well,
okay.
I saw somebody post they got the coffee cup, the bag, and something different. They didn't get socks. They got the coffee
Someone
cup.
get a blanket? Did you get a blanket?
I got a pin
Socks.
says together we are better. I got that.
We
I got the
same
socks.
thing.
Yeah.
The pin, the socks, and the bag.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
I don't
know. The necklace
Look,
is
they
cute
had
though, the one I got.
Michael and them had so much going on between Cancun and
Oh,
I
yeah.
hate to say it, but they have a very thin group of people that do all the incentives and things like that. But I do believe that might have been dropped by the AE. I think maybe that should have been done. I don't know. And look, they're not going to be perfect, but they should be close to perfect when it comes to recognition. I'm just saying. They should be. They weren't. They will be scolded for it. Thank you. They will be. But Janae, you congratulations. And I'm pretty sure it is personal recruiting. I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah. I mean, whatever it was, I will tell y'all 2022
well,
is probably my most
4 or 5 months. Let us know. We love to
I will. If I find out before 2024, I got you. But
Lord
just
have
like,
mercy.
the
This
fact
is where
that
I missed.
2022
This is where I
was
missed.
probably,
Steve
it was
Bosson. I could've
literally
said.
one of, sorry, what'd you say, Molly?
I said, this is where I miss Mr. Steve Bosson. I could have contacted him and said, look here, my girl it wasn't on there. What's going on with the ball? Who's dropping the ball? And he would have made sure the ball was picked up.
But you know how I am either. I'm not the person that's
I
just
know
like,
you're not.
where's my recognition? I'm just
You
like, I just want to know what I actually earned. You sent me this.
Speaking of recognition, joining us late in the cast, Miss Tracy Malone. Hello, Miss Tracy. Your name was drawn for one of the gifts, Tracy.
Oh, yay.
So you got one of the Chi travel kits. Cool. And also your name was actually, now was it drawn twice? Yep, I got 2 things on here. So you're going to get some samples with this too, because anybody whose name got drawn. So congratulations.
Thank you.
We did talk a little bit. You can watch the replay on what's coming for 9 and 10, but I'm going to send that out in an email too, so you'll know exactly what you have to do to get in for the new things. But you'll want to watch it because some of the gifts are really cool. So take that, but congratulations. So glad that you got one of these. And just so you know, Miss Pat only had 1 entry. She won again. Every time she got 1 entry, she win every time. She's the luckiest person I know. I'm gonna take her to play the lottery. That's what I'm gonna do. Unbelievable.
Oh,
All right, guys, love you immensely to the moon and back. I'll get this replay out just as soon as I can. Keep going, keep doing what you're doing, keep building that business. And if you have to, take a good, long, honest look at yourself and say, do I need to step up with something with my business? And if you do, figure out what that is and get to stepping. That's what I'll tell you. Okay?
all
Take
right.
care. If you need me, you know how to reach me.
Thank you.